know that song, Where Have You Gone, Joe DiMaggio?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the 21st century version is Where Have You Gone, Richard Simmons?
Oh, yeah.
It's been 3 years since Richard Simmons has taught his fitness classes. So fans of Richard Simmons, who knew, went to find out what's going on. There was a theory that he had been held hostage by his housekeeper. Mm-hmm. Richard Simmons, through a publicist, has denied that, as well as other stories. This all came to light after a podcast exploring the many mysteries of the disappearance of Richard Simmons.
Actually, police did go over to his house.
They went to his house to do a welfare check to make sure he was okay.
Yes.
And he said, I'm fine, leave me alone.
He's just rocking the oldies in his basement.
There you go. So 3 years since Richard Simmons has made a public appearance. Texas Representative Jessica Farrer is proposing legislation that would fine men $100 for pleasuring themselves and a 24-hour waiting period for buying Viagra.
Wait, hold on a sec. It would fine men $100?
Yes, and a 24-hour waiting period for Viagra. And the reason for this is she wants to call attention to the limited access and the regulations that women face in Texas.
Okay. They would get fined if they were doing it in their own home? Or is she talking about
Anywhere.
in public?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. All right.
Yes. How's that for a story?
Oh, boy.
According to ABC News, authorities broke up an alleged weapons trafficking ring after an undercover cop in New York City purchased 217 firearms that had been illegally transported to Brooklyn from Virginia. 24 people have been arrested. Listen to this. You think baseball is too slow. A hockey game in Norway went into 8 overtimes this weekend, meaning the two teams were on the ice for 217 minutes and 14 seconds. That's 3.5 hours of playing time, and it translated into more than 8 hours of total time for the fans.
Oh, my goodness. Take a nap.
Yeah, and for those of you who want to repeal Obamacare, you're in luck. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that 24 million people will lose their health insurance by 2026 under the new Republican Paul Ryan American Health Care Act, otherwise known as Trump Care. If enacted, the Trump Care would cut the federal deficit by $337 billion over 10 years and 24 million people off of the health care rolls. It would push the share of Americans without health insurance back to pre-Obamacare levels, according to the CBO. Long live Trump Care. That according to the website 538. Those are numbers inside the news on the Big 550 KTRS.